Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys want to see how I do these red bottoms, please keep on watching. I'm going to start by taking this diamond cuticle bit and going around the cuticles. One thing that I did do first was add some cuticle softener just to soften up her cuticles, and you see all that dead skin that's flying everywhere. Yes, that helps just make sure that your application goes on smoothly. Also, after that, I take my cuticle pusher and I'm just pushing up that epinicium and making sure that all that dead skin and her cuticles are up before I use my cuticle nippers. As you can see, I'm just working around her cuticles. I'm not digging in her cuticles because that's going to make her bleed and it's going to hurt the client. So I'm just doing anything that I see that is visible to me. I am not digging, and I am just, like I said, what's visible to me. And then I'm taking my sanding band just to get off all that extra shine on the nail when I add my nail tips, which you'll see in the next clip. So I start by just applying or spraying some alcohol just to get off all that dust before I actually add the tips. It's just, for me, I feel like the tips adhere better and application is just 100% better in my opinion. I am taking this extra strong nail glue and I am applying these straight tips. Everything that I am using in this video will be linked down below, guys. So if you guys are a beginner or if you need extra tools and don't really know what tools to use and you like the tools I'm using, everything will be linked down below. So you guys could just click on the link. And if you notice, I'm only adding a little drop and then applying my tips. Please do not add extra glue. I did add a little bit of extra glue just so that the tip won't come off, but it's better if you don't add a lot of glue. And when applying your tips, just hold the nail down for 3 seconds and the nail should be fine. So after I filed the nails and made them a crisp square shape, so this is red bottoms and I am adding the red polish first. This polish is from Valentino. And the reason why I'm adding red polish first is because I will be adding a white polish on top so that the red polish doesn't seep through when I'm adding my acrylic powder. And you guys can see in this clip I'm adding that white polish on top. And then after the white polish, I will be adding a top coat just to make sure everything is nice and neat and I don't file off any of that polish when I am filing my acrylic nails. And then I'm taking my buffer block and I am just buffing that shine off. This is because if I add the powder without doing this, it won't stick to the nail. So it's just for a better application. And those are my two highly requested primers, the Mia's Secret Prep and the No Lift Nails Primer. Those will also be linked down below for you guys. They are my highly requested nail prep. Okay, now on to application. I am using the Dynamic Nail Supply in Enchanted Nude. I would like to say that their nudes are very similar to Valentino, but you can see a slight difference, which is fine. They're a little bit more on the less expensive side, which is great for beginners. So if you guys want to check them out, they will also be linked below for you guys. And always when I am doing short nails, I always do a 2 bead method. And the reason why I do that is because it always makes your nails look a little bit better. You don't want to add too many beads because then your nails will be looking thick. You want short nails to look more natural than longer nails. Longer nails need more of an apex, as of short nails do not. I usually go back in anyways with a cleanup bead, which is fine, but it just helps to make sure that all of your acrylic is perfectly laid and it's not bumpy. Prep is super important when you're doing nails because number one, it helps the nails adhere for a longer time, and number two, it makes the nails look and present better. You always want your clients to leave you and not come back for a month or several weeks. It just makes your clients longer lasting, and they'll always come back because they know that your application is on point. Also, a tip for beginners who are struggling with building clientele. When I first started, I practiced on myself a lot, and I posted pretty much not every set, but pretty much a couple of sets that I've done when I first started, and I started doing free sets. Once I started doing free sets, that's when I was able to practice and learn more, and then I started nail school. I know a lot of people are scared of, not scared, but they just don't really think that school is good for them because of the cost, of course. But there are schools out there that will accommodate to your lifestyle. So just like how I started at first, I was skeptical about going because of the cost, but I ended up finding a school that was great for me. And I feel like as a beginner nail tech, you guys should be going to school just so you guys can get your license, and they teach you things that you can't really teach yourself. With that being said, if you are a beginner and you already have a little bit of clientele without your license, please get licensed. You don't want to get fined, and you don't want to have to pay all these fees just because you're not licensed. Please get licensed. And if you're not licensed, please be up to date with everything. Make sure that you're sanitizing everything, disinfecting everything. Make sure you guys are looking at videos on how to disinfect your items, because soap and water and whatever alcohol is not enough. You need barbicide, soap, and water to fully clean and make sure that your tools are disinfected. You don't want people coming to you with infections and you're giving them infections. So please learn how to disinfect. Okay, back to this video. I am using my Tapered Bit. This is perfect for the cuticle cleanup. I love this bit. I've been using it for a long time and loved it ever since. I am going to also put this down below. And when you're using this bit, just make sure that you're not using a heavy hand on the cuticles, because that can cause lifting. Just make sure that you're not filing too much. Use a soft, not heavy hand, and go around a couple times just to make sure that the cuticles are fleshed. Okay, moving on to this nail art. I am so bad at recording, but I try to put out videos for you guys. And for some reason, every time I record, at least one clip is either out of frame or I'm completely blocking what I'm doing, and that's just what happened here. But I'm just creating a black Frenchie, and it's not a thick French, it's just a thin French. I'm going to be adding 2 coats with this black. This black is from Beetles. They have really good black and white gel polish. Also good for beginners. Okay, and then the ring finger is just getting black polish all over. And it's then gonna get cured for 60 seconds. Once it's out of the lamp, I added some black rhinestones to her ring finger with the Mericart glue. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but This America rhinestone glue is really strong and holds very well. You can find it on Amazon. It's very good. Okay, once it's dried and out the lamp, I add a little bit of alcohol with a brush, and I brush it just to make sure all the lint is off before adding top coat. And those are the nails, so cute, period. Okay, and I use this gel top coat. I know it's kind of fast, but it'll be linked down below. I'm using just one coat of this on all of the nails besides the ring finger, of course. And a tip for you guys, after it's done curing, to make your nails crispier, file the sides. And that's pretty much it, guys. Please follow me on Instagram at Cause by Jada.